All right, guys, chat is closed. Chat is closed here. I will now be solving the daily games. At least I'll open chat for connections. I don't mind getting spoiled on that, but I would rather you guys didn't. Time for the daily games. We got Wordle connections, the mini crossword, Strands, minute cryptic, and then we'll do pips after that. So let's go ahead and do all of those, and then we'll take it from there. So here we go. All right, here we go. First thing that I do in every single Wordle solve now is I do Wordle bingo. Let me just pull that up. Here we go. Wordle bingo. Let's get our 5 words. Amble, woman, Fritz, sushi, and shrug. Okay. Oh my god, we got bingo again. Guys, what is going on? We got bingo on my birthday? We got a birthday bingo today? Look at this. Guys, I haven't gotten bingo when I did this random bingo thing. For the past 2 months that I've been doing it, and then we got it a couple days ago, and now I got it today. All right, a little bit of birthday bingo with the word shrug. Okay, we're just shrugging here. All right. All right, let's put that in as my random starting guess today, then. Let's just use that as my starting word. Okay. Shrug is my starting guess today in Wordle. What does it get me? It gets me not a dang thing. Okay, how about we go with point next? There is a P in the word, and nothing else, though. That P does not go there. Let's go apply, test the P out in 2 different locations. Okay, we don't know where the P is yet, but we know it's not first, second, or third. We do have an A. We do have... There is an L in here. Okay, so... We haven't used an E yet. I was gonna say leapt, L-E-A-P-T. It doesn't work. We don't have a T. Something L-A-P-E. I mean, we haven't used an E yet, so I don't think there's a. I don't think there's anything here. A-L-P-E. Is it going to be P-E at the end? Okay. I don't know what to do with this one. Where is that P going? Having all yellows is difficult. The L doesn't go fourth. Where is the P going? Fourth? But then where's the L going? First, second, third? If the P is fourth, the L is not going fifth. Maybe the P goes last? How would the P go last? There's not an L in front of the P. Oh, easily. Oh. I see it. It's clamp. And that is right. Of course, an MP. See, I just all I had to do was I had to think about what was. I'm opening chat up again. I had to. All I was thinking about was what could go in front of the P if I put the P fifth. And I just realized, oh yeah, there's a bunch of words that end in MP. And that gave me the answer. So, all right. Now let's check out the Wordle bot. Also, hopefully people clicking on the stream understand that I'm playing Wordle on stream, so they don't click on without playing Wordle themselves. I don't want to spoil anybody. We'll get through the daily games here, though, in a minute. The bot. It's probably going to give me a decent score. Nah, my second guess... What was my second guess again? Oh, 95. Okay, it was a good score. Point... Yeah, point was okay. It wasn't in the 90s. Alien is always up there as, like, the top suggestion from the bot. I never put in Alien. I always forget about it. See your late birthday? Yeah, November birthday. You know. 9 months from Valentine's Day. Anybody else got the... I'm waiting for the person to come into the chat and be like, hey, I have the same birthday as you. But thank you guys for the birthday wishes. I do appreciate it. Let's see. Apply was the best word. Amply was also good. Apply or amply. Oh, and campy? Yours is next month. Okay. Maple, ample. Yeah, all very similar words. Apple, paper, imply. There's imply again. I just used that the other day. Vampy, yappy. You got it in 2, but it was a 50-50 because claim was also an option. Either way, that is really nice to get it in 2. I mean, to get it in 2, you need to be super lucky. Unless you're first. I mean, you're going to have a, you know, it narrowed down pretty well. Most of the time you get it in 2, you're going to have it narrowed down. Not all the time. You could just have like 1,000 possibilities for guess 2 and still get it right. But congratulations on getting the 2. Let's see what else we got here. So yeah, after apply, there was only one word left. It was just simply... It was simply clamp, and it just took me a second to figure it out. So, all right. Well, that is Wordle. Guys, we are going to move on to connections now. I will not be looking at chat. I'll still have chat open, but I'm not going to be looking at chat while I play connections. So... Let's go over here and let's begin connections. All right. Taboo, slam dunk, go getter, sure thing. I feel like slam dunk and sure thing are going to go together. Shoo-in, scattergories, okie doke. Okie doke, okie dokie. Okie dokies with a Y on the end, right? So this is just okie doke. Prescribed. Alley-oop, slam dunk. Okay, basketball stuff. Absolutely. Wait, what is that word? Verboten? Fadeaway. Okay, a fadeaway shot in basketball. Off limits. Leavening. Finger roll, also a basketball term. And of course. So we have, of course, sure thing, absolutely. Man, I want to put slam dunk in there. A lot of hyphenated phrases or whatever with a dash in them. So my vocabulary is not good enough to know what this word is. I don't know the definition of that word. That's going to suck. Of course, sure thing, absolutely. See, but these aren't just like if something is a sure thing, I would say it is a slam dunk. But saying sure thing, absolutely, and of course, those are like replies. If somebody asks you something, you would say, of course, sure thing, absolutely. You would never reply with slam dunk. So I don't think slam dunk goes in there, which means that slam dunk has to just be in with alley-oop, finger roll, fadeaway, types of basketball shots. Yeah, okay, it has to be that. That might be one of the easiest ones on here today. I guess maybe if you're not a basketball fan, I don't know. I feel like you should still know these phrases. I don't know, maybe fadeaway and finger roll. I mean, I think they're pretty easy, but maybe that's just because I watch a ton of basketball. Oh, okie doke. Ah, I forgot about okie doke. There we go. That should be the yellow one, right? You bet. Okay. Couple easy categories here for me. Scatter. Is scatter relevant? Taboo off limits? Oh, okay. Yeah, my vocabulary is just not good enough for this. Go-getter? Go. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna get this. Prescribed. Categories. What? I mean, it has the word scatter in it. I don't know if that's verboten. I'm gonna say it's verboten, but I don't know how to pronounce it. Shoe-in. Shoe sounds like shoe, like you wear shoes, but shoe-in. What's shoe-in? How do you use that? What context you use shoe-in? Like, isn't that like? I can't think of how to describe this. I feel like I know what shoe-in means. No idea what the verboten thing is. Go-getter. Go-getter. Go. Go, leave. Or maybe leave, scatter, go? Shoe. Like shoe. Okay, starting with synonyms for scram. So, prescribed goes with off limits and taboo. Okay, I gotta look up the definition of prescribed. Proscribed. How old did I turn? 18. No, I don't mind you guys asking. I'll probably end up having to ask this or answer this a lot. 31. I am 31 today. Too old. Too old. Let's move on to the bot here, but I wanted to Google, how do you pronounce verboten? What's the correct pronunciation of this?
Verboten.
Okay, thank you. So it's forbidden, especially by an authority. I'm not familiar with that word. You'll be 30 next month, so not far off. Yeah, man. Before you know it, I'll be 35, I'll be 40. You know, I'm hoping that my 30s go a little bit better than my 20s. I feel a lot more mature now, I will say that. Grown up quite a bit. Proscribed definition. I just gotta read the definition. I need my vocabulary to be better. I'm very not so great with some of these words. Prescribe. Forbid, especially by law. Prescribed is sometimes confused with prescribed. 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 See, the thing is, like, I'm sure if you pronounce things clearly, these are two different words. I feel like the way that I would pronounce them, prescribed and prescribed, I'm saying two different words there, and it sounds exactly the same. I mean, maybe slightly noticeable. I'm sure with the more, if you actually can articulate the word correctly, I'm sure that like these are two. Proscribe. Maybe I'm supposed to say proscribe, but I would just say prescribe. But maybe that's because I say prescribe like that. Prescribe, prescribe. Are you supposed to say prescribe and proscribe? I don't know. Either way. You saw green first because you looked up verboten and prescribed unfamiliar words. I see. Yeah, I try not to look things up when I'm in the middle of solving them. I just kind of deal with the fact that I don't know what they mean and just try to make guesses. Okay, let's check out the bot here. My guess is that the blue one's gonna be pretty high. Purple one's probably hard. I guess it depends on people's vocabularies. Do people know what prescribed and verboten mean? If they do, then that's an easier category. But if they don't, then that's hard. So yeah, I think green's gonna be below blue and yellow. Overall, if I had to guess, this is like a 77. 66. Okay. Which Sudoku am I doing? So I was trying to think of what I wanted to do here. I've got a couple that I'm going to be doing. One is, so two of them are, I think there's two of them that I want to do. It just depends on time. If Sinclair pack came out, I just finished the first three. Yeah, I don't have any of those packs. I don't really check out those ones. I should, I'm sure. But I'm gonna do a couple from that I saw on Cracking the Cryptic the past couple weeks. One of them, I'm gonna do the one that Simon did yesterday, I think. I don't know if I'm gonna do that first. There's another one I want to do. You know, I might as well just do the New York Times one today as well. After I finish the daily games here, after we're gonna do. So I just did Wordle and Connections. We're gonna do the mini crossword, Strands, and the minute Cryptic next, and then we're gonna do Pips. I think after I finish Pips, I'm gonna go straight into the New York Times one. You just gotta subscribe. I don't want to pay money. I'm not gonna pay money for Sudoku. So we're gonna go Pips into the New York Times Sudoku puzzle, which that should only be like a 20-minute solve roughly. Unless it's a hard one today, which might take me a half hour to do, but probably just gonna be like 20 minutes. And after that Sudoku, I will be going back to doing some daily games. We'll go do some random ones. And then after the random daily games, I will be moving on to. There's at least one Sudoku from Simon I'll do, which is the one he did yesterday, which has like some lines on it, and it's like 6 digits, whatever he titled his video. Oh, it's free? Oh, whenever something you gotta subscribe for something, I always assume it's money. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I'll sign up for that then. I didn't realize it was free. So there was also another one that I saw from Simon that looked to be pretty tricky that would probably take me a couple hours to do. Maybe I do that with your guys' help. Maybe not. And that was one from a couple weeks ago. Maybe it was like around Halloween time. There was one that was like a Pac-Man one. It had like ghosts on it. And I looked up that one already. I watched the intro to the video, so I have an idea of what the puzzle is about. I checked out the puzzle and I read the rules. And I figured I would do that one as well, if we have time and how I'm feeling. And then after that, we'll move on to chess. So let's go ahead and finish these daily games, though. Let's finish the daily games here. We'll move on to the mini crossword. I look great for 31. Thank you very much. Compliments are nice. I appreciate the compliments. Okay, mini crossword. Here we go. Taylor Swift's blank tour. Oh, I think I remember this from all these. They've had this in crosswords before. Was it Eras tour? Eras. I only know this from like the minis before. Lost and Found. Difficult thing to achieve in a noisy office. Difficult thing to achieve? India's prime minister since 2014. I'm sure I've heard the name before. Will not be able to recall that from memory. River of the Underworld. I know this as well. Okay. I know this one. I hope it's Era's tour, by the way. I obviously I know this. And we've had it. I think I've seen it in a crossword before as well, like a long time, like over a year ago. Shoot. What is this? I know it. River of the Underworld. I'm gonna be so mad when I hear it because it could be so easy. Will Ferrell holiday movie, Elf. Buckingham Palace has 775 of these. I guess rooms. Okay, it starts with an S, I think, if rooms is correct. 775 rooms. Is that right? That seems like too many. Even for a big place, it feels like too many. An S. An S. Is this right? I don't know. Fancy necktie. What? Is this an ascot? Is that what that is? What's that word? That should be an easy thing. Focus. What's found next to the hall? Study, include. Carbon's atomic number 6. Okay. Modi? Moda? I don't know that name. No, I guess I've never heard of the Prime Minister of India before. Was it Styx? Oh, maybe I didn't know that. I've definitely seen the word before. And no, I've definitely seen this. This has definitely been a clue before. And I probably had the exact same reaction the last time I saw this. Like, oh, I bet you I know this. And I saw the answer and I'm like, that doesn't look right. Yeah, like I've definitely seen that before as an answer. I don't know. Carbon. They're asking the element number, which is also the atomic number. Ah, yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there's the mini. I mean, I don't really care too much at all about the mini crossword anymore. I do it every day still, obviously, because I do them on Patreon, but I don't really care too much about it. Strands. I've been enjoying Strands a lot. I gotta switch my camera over here though for this one. Paw Patrol. Paw Patrol. Okay, Paw Patrol. I see king on here. I don't know why. It's gonna be animals or something with paws. I see dog. Is it dogs? Oops. Dogs? I said dogs. Dodges. Dogs. Ah, I did DOD again. Wait, that was a word? Dodd? Is it gonna be types of dogs then? King dogs. Vice. Edge. Edges. Siren. Dog. Okay. I mean, okay, do I just look for types of dogs on here? There's no way that's the answer. Well, I don't see anything. I think I have to use a hint to get started on this one. Something dogs. It's got to be something dogs. But what kind? What thing? Guard dogs? There's guard right here. Okay, but that's not the spangram. Guard dog. So it's it's dogs that have jobs. It's gonna be something like that, but it's not gonna be. It's gonna be working dogs. Yes, there is a W right here, and we can go backwards like this. Working dogs. Okay. Therapy. Rescue. Okay, that makes sense. I had to really think about the clue on this one. Patrol. So they don't just have police dog on here. Yeah, there's no just police. Okay. I don't know what to do here. I don't... What other things do dogs do? What? Yeah, I mean, I get the puzzle. I don't know that these last ones are. What is this one? Guide dog, obviously. Oh, I just had to think about that for a second. Obviously, that's like one of the most common like things for dogs to do. Oh, I'm interrupted by a happy birthday text. I'm gonna be probably getting a few of these today. All right. All right. What are these other two? I can't see them. Obviously, guide dog though. It's just so hard to see words. Okay. And then of course. All right. I don't know what. Isn't this the word revise? I know that's not going to be a type of dog job, but like it's cool that I found the word revise. Service. There we go. I found it. Okay. And then herding. There we go. Finally, there we go. Took me a second. This strands took me a second, guys, to do. But okay. Let's move on to the minute cryptic now. Minute cryptic. All right. Here we go. Are you doing Wordle Unlimited? I could always do Wordle Unlimited. I wasn't planning on it, but that's a good idea if I need something to do. I do feel like with all the games I'm gonna be playing today, it's really gonna take a toll on my brain. So I might need to like take a break every hour and a half or something and just chill. But we are flying through the daily games, by the way. I've been getting my time down quite a bit on these daily games. Like all my Patreon uploads for these games has my Patreon video used to be like 40-50 minutes long, and then I finally ended up getting it down recently. They've all been like a half an hour, which is nice. So anyway, here we go. All right, today's clue for Monday, November 17th, Minute Cryptic. We have this one created by James and Ollie, who seem to do a lot of these clues. This clue today is girl swapped clothes with boyfriend for a lark, perhaps. Girl swapped clothes with boyfriend for a lark. I'm interested. I was thinking, okay, lark. I'm pretty sure is a bird, but I don't see any way to get bird from this. Girl swapped clothes. Oh, I think clothes actually is, like clothing would be something you wear on the outside. So I'm pretty sure clothes is an indicator for taking the letters on the outside of something. So if the word girl swapped clothes, girl is 4 letters. So if we actually can swap the outside, wait, is it bird? Because there's IR in girl. Swap clothes with boyfriend. Boyfriend starts with B and ends with D. So you do take the first and last letter of boyfriend because it's the clothes. Boyfriend is wearing the B and the D as clothing. You swap that with girl. It is bird. Bird was what I thought the answer was going to be. And that is the answer. Okay. There we go. At first I thought it was going to be so much harder than what it was. I mean, it's crazy because I saw lark on here. I'm like, that's a bird. I mean, it's obviously not being used. What is the definition of lark? A lark can refer to a type of bird, a person who rises early, a lighthearted adventure or activity, or a productivity and team collaboration app. Okay, really? It's an app. I don't care about the app. Lark definition. Something done for fun, especially something mischievous or daring, an amusing adventure. Okay. All right. We can look at the hints on this one. Indicators. The clues indicator is swapped clothes with. I feel like a lot of people are going to understand the clothing thing. If you're pretty experienced with these, I think that should be relatively easier. And this one was kind of easy because the community average was only 1 hint. Obviously, it's not going to be easy if you guys don't know how to solve these. But for somebody who's been solving them for a while, you should probably recognize that. Yeah, fodder is girl and boyfriend. Definition is lark, perhaps. Oh, this clue has an alternative that we considered. Ken, hey, that's my name. Ken, Kenny, Kenneth, same thing. Ken swapping clothes with Barbie creates a buzz. Or Potter swapping clothes with Ron is unpleasant. But with 6 letters. Oh, so they want to do the same idea of swapping clothes. So what would the answers be to these? Because like Potter swapping clothes with Ron is obviously not the same thing as bird. So Ken swapping clothes with Barbie creates a buzz. So what would be a buzz? Wait, what is that one? B. Oh, B-E-E. 3 letters, right. I was still thinking 4 letters in my head. So I was thinking B-E-N-E. I'm like, that's not a word, but no. We got to take off the N from Ken. And then Potter swapping clothes with Ron is unpleasant. So it'd be R-O-T-T-E-N, rotten. I like the one that they chose best. But it is interesting that you can have the same structure and do it multiple times. That's pretty cool. We don't need to watch the video. Normally I watch the video, but because we're on a live stream right now, we're not going to do that. Okay, next, guys, I'm going to go over to Pips. I'm going to go over to Pips next. All right. All right, we got some Pips here. If you guys are just joining the stream, we are just finishing up some of the daily games. We'll be doing some, well, we're finishing up the normal games that I play. We just did the 5 Wordle connections, mini crossword, strands, minute cryptic. We're doing pips right now. After this, I'm gonna do the New York Times Sudoku, which should take me about 20-30 minutes. Then we're gonna go back to playing some word games. We're gonna do some other daily games, like the variants and stuff. And then after we do the variants, you know, other random Wordle stuff, word game stuff, we're gonna go back to Sudoku. We're gonna do some harder Sudoku puzzles. And then after the Sudoku, I'm gonna play some chess. After chess, we go into the Switch, playing some Pokemon. So, all right, here we go. Pips. Here we go. Oh, yeah, we should be live, by the way. If you guys are just joining, stream should be live today for at least 6 to 8 hours. That's my goal. My goal is to do 8 hours today. Don't know how tired I'm going to be if I can do that. But we are 36 minutes in. Okay. Here we go. Pips. See what we got. Less than 4. 4, 4, 4. Well, just 4 and 4, but we got 2 spots in this. So something that has to add up to 4. It's going to have to be 1, 3 because we don't have 2 2s. So it's going to be 1, 3. So, I mean, this could be 3, 3 here. Do I know that for sure? Not really. This is going to be 5, 5, 5. Our 2 is going to probably have to go. This probably have to be our 2, 2. All right. I am just going to put this like this. I think this is how this is going to go. This is kind of a... It wasn't necessarily super obvious what to do on this one, I feel like, but... For an easy puzzle, that was kind of hard. Are we going to have hard puzzles today? Is Monday a hard day for pips? Let's find out. Okay, what are we doing? Medium puzzle here. All right, so this equal region is going to have to have a domino with 2 of the same digit on it. Unfortunately, we have a 4, 4, a 1, 1, and a 3, 3, so any of them can go here. We don't know yet. This region has to have 4 of the same digit in it. So what do we have 4 of? We have 1, 2, 3, 4s. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1s, which that's more than 4, so okay. So we have 3 4s, we have 3 3s. We only have 1 0. Don't know where that's going to go. All right. So I'm thinking we got to have this be 1s here. So if this is 1s up in this equal region, this is not going to be 1s. So this is either going to be 4s or 3s. Okay, so our 0, our extra 1, these have to go in one of these empty regions. Because we're not going to have it anywhere else for those. Our 2, how many? We just have a single 2 here? Okay, I'm confusing myself. So our greater than 2s are going to have to be our 5 and our 6. So a 0, 1, and 2 are going to go in these empty regions. 5 and 6 are going to go in the greater than 2s. And we just have to figure out how that all works. Or wait, we have 3 greater than 2s. Hold on. Wait. Oh, hold on. I messed up, maybe. Oh, we have 2 5s. We have 2 5s here. Okay, so our 2 5s and a 6 go in there. So if this is 1s, then this is going to have to be our 1 5, because we worked out our 4s have to be one of these regions. Since this 5 is attached to a 3, that means that this cannot be our 3s, because there's no way to... Yeah, this one can't be our 3, so this one has to be our 4s now. And yeah, this is a 1 in here. Like I said, 0, 1, 2 in these three. So, well, this 1 is attached to a 0, so that's going to go right here because I said 0, 1, 2 in these. So 2, 6 here because it's greater than 2. 5, 3, and 3, 3. Okay, there we go. All right. So there's our medium puzzle. Let's move on to the hard one now. All right, let me just set this up real quick. Actually, can I zoom in? Not really. I could kind of make this a little bit bigger, though. All right, guys. All right, this is our hard puzzle today. This looks like it might be tough. Well, it looks like a big 3. Okay, let's look at the not equal region here. Let's count up how many digits are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 digits out of 7, right? 0 through 6, there's 7 digits. So one of the digits is not going to be used in here. We don't know which one. This 24 region made up of 4 numbers is going to be 4 6s. So let's count up our 6s real quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have exactly 4 6s, so that's going to be all of our 6s in there, which means that this region is going to be a 5 5. Now, it could just be our 5 5 domino. Actually, no, it would have to be our 5 5 domino, because the only way that this is going to be a 5 and a 5 not on the same domino is if they connect. It's going to have to go into the 24 region, so we would need 2 5 6s, which we don't have. So this is 100% a 5 5 island here, surrounded by the 6 water. Okay, so 6 greater than 2, 6 greater than 3. Oh, wait. We have a 6 0. Hold on, let me just recount the 6s to make sure I'm not making a mistake there. Yeah, I'm not making a mistake, I don't think. Okay, so greater than 2, greater than 3. We have a 0, and we have a 6 0 and a 6 1. So neither of those are greater than 2 or 3. So it's going to have to be 6 3, 6 4 like this. And then the other two go down right here, and I don't know which one's which. We do have a 0 1. I don't know if the 0 1 just goes in there. Again, the 6 0 and the 6 1 are gonna have to go down here in some order. I'm not gonna leave them in there yet because I don't know which one goes where. Wait, let's count how many zeros we have. 0 6, 0 1, 0 3. We have 1, 2 zeros we have to put in. So there's, okay, I'm just trying to find the digit. Oh, wait. The digit that doesn't go in here is 6s now. I can definitely say that. Can definitely say that. So, all right, I'm not looking at chat because it looks like somebody's trying to help me out here. I don't need help. 0 3. Okay. Well, okay. We do have a 5 3. Okay, 1. We have a lot of single indicators here. A lot of single indicators. Well, maybe I should look at what digits we have right now. So, do we have every single digit? Oh, we're going to have every single digit to put in this region. But how many of them? We have 4 3s. How many 2s do we got? We have several 2s. We have 3 2s. We have 3 5s. What about 4s? Do we only have 1 4? Okay, this 1 4 has to go in the not equal region. And well, okay, it's connected to a 5. See, the problem with the not equal region is if I didn't know any better, technically speaking, this 4 or 5 can always just go in vertically. Like, it doesn't have to be the 4 going off connected to the 5 or the 4 going off in the empty area. It doesn't have to be that. It could just be vertical. I wonder if this... Okay, let's just pretend like this is the 6-0 real quick. This is the 6-1, just to visualize the placement of dominoes in those areas. These 6 squares right here, I feel like it doesn't matter which orientation you put... Oh, no, it does. You can put them in like this. Never mind. I was trying to visualize if they would stick down or not, but they easily can stick down. Okay. Thank you. That's all I wanted to see. All right. I was wondering if it was just like you can only... I was thinking that you could only put them like this or like this, and like no matter what... Dude, come on. What are you doing? And then you wouldn't have them in here at all, but they can easily just stick down like this. I didn't see that. Just trying to visualize the placement of them. Okay, I'm a little just... Like, do we have a 2-3 domino? We don't have a 2-3 domino. So the 2 has to go into this. And the 3 has to go into this. So this has to be the 0-1 then. Okay. So we have a 2-2, a 2-5. We have plenty of 3s here. And once again, we don't know if the 3 goes down here or over to the left. I mean, I could just guess. I mean, I could just guess, but I would prefer to figure out for sure how this works. 2-2 or 2-5. We're either putting in a 2 or a 5 in the not equal region. A 3, we're either putting in a 3, a 5, or a 0. Well, no, now the 0... Well, no, the 0 could always be from the 6 right here. Right. I was going to say now we have to put in the 3-0, so we have a 0 in this region, but this... No, that's not true. It could go up here. I mean, this might have multiple solutions, so like I might be wasting my time here trying to find the solution. But I just don't... If there is only one solution, I don't know how I would find it. Let me think. 3-5-0. Is there is a 0-3. There is a 3-5. So like I don't know how that goes, which is unfortunate. The 1 can literally be anything. We have... Well, no, hold on. We have to use the 1-6 up here. So all of a sudden, this 1-1... Again, though, we have this problem of we don't know the 1-1 for sure goes in here. Because it could go up like this, and the 6-1 goes in there. That is always a possibility. We do have 3 3s here. We do have 3 3s, and I only have 4 3s here. So one of the 3s is going to stick into this region. That doesn't really help me because I don't know which one. 3-0, 3-5. I mean, I'm starting to think this is just a 3-5 here, but that seems like a bad guess. It does feel like a bad guess. Oh, shoot. But because we know that this is a 3, the 3 in the not equal region is attached to one of the 3 regions. Because we can say this for sure, we know that none of the other digits, like there isn't going to be a 5-3 here. We know that, but it could always be a 5-4. Wait, one of our zeros is over here. Oh. We only have 2 zeros left? Yeah. Okay, one of the zeros is over here. So that means that this 0 has to be right here. Okay. This 0 has to be right here. That's what I missed. Got it. I see. Because this 0 has to go over here, it's going to be our 0, 3. I mean, it's very likely just to be here, but no, it has to be right there. Right. We just worked out that all of our 3s are 1, 2, 3, and then the 4th one's in here. So this has to be a 0, 3. And then that means that this one has to be a 1, 1 because we need a 1 in this region. And the one that I was debating about was up here, whether this was a 6, 1. So now that we got that there, this is now for sure a 1, 1. So this one has to be a 5 something. It can't be a 5, 4 because our 4 needs to go in here. In fact, where is our 5, 4 going? I think our 5, 4 is just going vertically like this. Because if we put a 5, 4 in here, then we block this one off. So this one's just going to go in here. Now this 3, 3 is forced to go here. 3, 5 down like this. So that means that this 5 has to go here and 2, 2. Okay. Okay, that one took me a while, but it was possible to solve this one without just guessing. It was possible to logic your way through this one from top to bottom. It just took me a while to spot the thing. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you for the birthday message. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. All right. Yeah, that one took me a second, but we got there. So